Hey, I'm Jeff and welcome back to another video. It's official that Techplant channel and myself are going into a head-to-head competition to see who can grow the largest and best pothos on a plank. Now over the next 12 months we're going to document this process on our YouTube channels and provide some regular updates. We're calling this series the Great Pothos Race. Now with a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of science, and a whole lot of luck, this should be a fun experiment and some good content for you guys to watch. The whole process will start with us taking a cutting off of the plant and then rooting it all the way up to placing it on a plank, and then over the course of the next year we'll show you the progress on the wood plank.
Hey Jeff, how's it going?
Good. Hey Matt.
You ready to make the cut? The big cut here?
Got my pruning shears. Let's do the snip.
Alright, what time is it by you?
Right now it is 9:27.
I believe it is 10:27 for me. It's 10:27. You got your plant ready?
Yep.
You want to do the countdown?
Okay, so we're going to cut in between the third and the fourth leaf.
Yep.
And ready? 3, 2, 1. Cut.
Alright.
All right.
I'm on the ground. Hold on. Alright, very cool. I'm excited to see how these things grow.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to stick this in some water and we'll see what happens in the next little while here. Now immediately after the call, I ran over and placed the cutting in a container of water. I did remove the lower leaf from the node the next day just so it can focus on root development and not get a rotten leaf. This node is also in the water, but I'm just leaving this leaf like that, just so I can hang it on the edge of the container so it doesn't completely submerge. We took the cuttings on November 3rd. Today is November 7th, so it's been in water now for 4 days, and there's no new roots, but I'm hoping in the next maybe a couple days here we'll start to see some roots popping through. I'm going to explain my setup and strategy here in a minute, but I should make mention that the only rule is that you have to use a wood plank. Now you can manipulate that, you can cut it, you can rough it up however you see fit, or however you think the plant will best attach to the plank. You can't alter it by adding moss or anything like that. So you can change it up a little bit, you just can't add anything to the plank. The water in the container here is just filtered tap water. There's no nutrients, there's no fertilizer. You can see it's actually a little bit grimy, and there's a little bit of algae development in there. The algae develops just because it has a light source in the clear container. Now I'm not going to be replacing the water, I'm simply just going to be topping it up with that filter tap water, and the reason for that is it's fairly well known that pothos plants in particular release a natural rooting hormone, so I want that or those hormones to remain in the water so that it can help with the rooting process. It's not only going to help hopefully with the plant or the pothos cutting, but the other cuttings here as well. So if I change out the water weekly, then it's just going to dump out those rooting hormones. I did make a video about placing pothos cuttings in with hard to root cuttings, and it was actually quite surprising at how much larger or better root development there was when a pothos cutting was in the water with the other propagated cutting. As you can see, it's currently on a heat mat as well. This is just a straight plug-in one. There's no thermostat or dial. It's plugged in for 24 hours a day, and it's actually quite nice and warm, nice and toasty. Now I did make another video experimenting with some cuttings that were on a heat mat and some cuttings that weren't on a heat mat. The ones that were on a heat mat had like 3 times larger the size roots than the ones that weren't on the heat mat. So I feel like this is going to be a particularly good advantage with the root development, or how fast they can develop, so I can get it on the plank quicker. So the heat mat in combination with the natural occurring rooting hormone should give me a bit of an advantage. I am going to be using this little air pump intermittently, and it has one of those air stones in there, so just providing extra oxygen, or hopefully extra oxygen, to the cuttings in the container here. So with those 3 things, the rooting hormone, the heat mat, and the air pump, I feel like this is putting me in a good position to get some fast roots. We're going to be hard at work for the next year providing you with some fun and entertaining content. I'm really looking forward to this process, and it's actually mind-boggling thinking that we're going to be competing over the next year. I think this is awesome. I can't wait to see the progress and the results. We will be uploading videos on the same day, so you can watch my video and then head on over to Techplant's channel to see his progress. Now, we're just going to be giving each other maybe little hints along the way, but I'm going to be seeing for the first time his progress when he uploads his video as well. So I'm really excited to start this process, and hopefully win the trophy. I don't even know if there's a trophy or not, but I want the title of the best pothos on a plank. I hope you follow along with us with this fun little experiment. Let me know down in the comments section who you think has the better advantage of growing the best pothos. Let me know your predictions, and even if you have some hints for me along the way, don't tell Techplant at all. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to this process over the next year, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Other than that, if you have any other comments or questions, please leave it down below in the comment section. Thanks again for watching my videos, and like I said, I hope you enjoy this new series we're making.